The morning after the storm, Kerran couldn't stop thinking about the collapsed mine. Jake had mentioned strange markings on the cave walls before the rocks fell, scratches too straight to be natural, and what looked like an arrow. "Dad," Kerran said over breakfast, "do you know anything about the old mine caves?" His father set down his coffee. "Rumor says prospectors hid gold there a century ago after a robbery, but no one ever found it. Why?" Kerran and Max exchanged a look. An hour later, the trio, Kerran, Jake, and Max, stood at the edge of the landslide, staring at the unstable pile of boulders. "We can't go back in there," Jake said nervously. "Woof!" Max suddenly bolted downhill, nose to the ground. "Max, wait!" Kerran sprinted after him, skidding to a stop, where Max pawed at a rusted metal grate, half buried in the dirt. Beneath it, a narrow tunnel sloping under the cave-in. Jake gulped. "No way, that's a death trap." But Max whined, sniffing the air, then vanished into the dark. "Max!" Kerran shouted, then heard a distant echoing bark. He was okay. Flashlights in hand, they crawled in. The tunnel twisted like a snake, opening into a cavern where the walls glittered with quartz. And there, in the beam of Kerran's light, a rotting wooden crate split open. Gold coins spilled across the ground. "No way!" Jake breathed. Max proudly nudged a coin toward Kerran with his nose. But as Kerran reached for it, a shadow moved at the tunnel entrance. A gruff voice snarled, "Step away from my family's treasure, kids!" A grizzled man in a tattered flannel shirt blocked their exit. Old Man Brewer, the town's reclusive oddball. His eyes gleamed with greed. Jake whispered, "He's been digging out here for years." Kerran's pulse raced. They were trapped. Then Max let out a thunderous, protective bark and charged. Brewer stumbled back in surprise, tripping over the crate. The rotten wood shattered, coins flying as he fell. "Ago! My leg!" "Now!" Kerran yelled. They bolted past Brewer, Max leading the way back through the tunnel. Sheriff Collins wasn't happy they'd been in the mine. "You could have died." But even she couldn't stay mad when they handed over the gold. Turns out the coins were stolen from a bank robbery in 1923, and there's a $20,000 reward for their recovery. As the town celebrated, Kerran knelt beside Max. "You genius dog! You sniffed out treasure!" Max panted happily, tail wagging. Then he nudged Kerran's pocket, where one gold coin still sat, hidden. Kerran grinned. "Okay, one souvenir. The end? Or will Brewer come looking for revenge?"